Today, we're going to be doing a Vata pacifying practice. The Vata quality is one of the three Ayurvedic doshas. These qualities exist within us and around us in our environment. Some of us have a little bit more Vata in us than others. The qualities of Vata are cold, dry, airy, scattered, and Vata is change. So anytime there's a change in season or a shift or change in our life, we might find that Vata rises. And so if you're experiencing winter or fall where you are, you may also notice a rise in the Vata, since naturally that's what's happening around us. Whereas in the summer months, we have those opposing qualities of warm, um, moist. Whereas in the summer, we have those opposing qualities of warm, stable, wet, grounded, and focused, as well as, of course, the energy of fire. So those are the qualities that we're going to look to cultivate in our practice so that we can counteract that potential excess vata that you're experiencing, and hopefully you can end up feeling a little bit more grounded, a little bit more warm, and a little bit more focused. So we'll begin in a seated position. Close down your eyes if you'd like. We're going to take Bhu Mudra, or Earth Mudra, by taking the two peace fingers together and pressing them towards the earth. Relax the shoulders down and away. So this Earth Mudra activates the quality of the earth, bringing those grounded qualities up and within our own being. Feel yourself growing roots from the base of the spine and the two fingertips on each side. These roots grow all the way beneath the foundation of the building or home you're in, into the dirt and earth underneath you. As you inhale, breathe in the qualities of the dirt, of that grounded energy. And as you exhale, send your roots down. Take another breath here. And then we'll release our hands to our knees with the palms facing down. Start to create some fluid undulation here. Undulation in the spine allows for us to ebb and flow with those changes happening around and within us. Move from your solar plexus, the very center of you. You can imagine like you're moving through a warm substance, like warm water or warm mud. So you might take this really slow, as if you are moving in the thickening of that fluid. Feel as you move here, the very base of your spine is anchored and rooted towards the floor. Keeping your breath fluid. When you're ready, we'll reverse the circles and go the other direction. You can close your eyes, or if your eyes are open, try to find a gaze slightly down. Looking downward is a little bit more grounding. Just be sure to keep the spine long. Moving through that warm substance, you might move your arms as well, feeling around you. Taking a few more rotations. Feel free to switch back in the other direction if that felt better, or just stay where you are. Go ahead and pause and notice how the spine takes a moment to settle and become still. The next thing we'll do is a foot massage. So, taking the hands to the feet is one way to integrate the whole body connection. Also, the feet are our grounding points, it's what touches the earth. And the vata tends to live in the neck up. So, we want to ground by introducing or reintroducing ourselves to our feet. So, if you want to pause this video and catch hold of a lotion or oil, feel free to do that. Otherwise, we'll just take our hands to one foot and just start to gently massage. You're welcome to pick the foot up and massage, or just leave it as it is. Massage along the sole of the foot. Notice if there's any areas of tension or tightness that want you to spend a little bit more time there. Taking the knuckles to the sole of the foot and just dragging it across. All right. The next invitation is to take your fingers in between the toes. So if this hurts, that's a little normal, but if it's very painful, just massage your toes and gently pull at the toes or whatever feels good. Otherwise, you'll pick up your foot. You could take it to your thigh or hold it in the air. Take your 4 fingers and take them between each toe. And if you're able to get them all the way down towards the toe pads, you may. You can use the other hand to gently press the fingers down. And then if you're able to grab hold of the top of the foot, you could just wiggle your toes around there. Breathe deeply. All right, and then let that go. I always like to give a final squeeze there. And we'll switch feet. And so go ahead and start massaging the other foot. And noticing if the side feels a little different. Great, and when you feel ready, take the knuckles and just glide them across the foot, the sole of the foot, up and down. Feel free to pause and take a little bit more time here. Otherwise, introduction to the fingers between each foot. So take those 4 fingers and take them in between each toe, and you can help them down as much as they're okay to do so. And maybe you catch hold of the top of the foot and just do little forward and back motions. Take deep breaths. Relax your shoulders. And when you're ready, let that go. Wiggle your fingers and give a final squeeze if you'd like. Okay, we'll come into thunderbolt pose. So this is also to work with the feet. We'll tuck the toes and sit back towards the heels. If that does not feel good, stay in a kneeling position and reach out through the heels. You could also take a block or pillow or anything else underneath the knees, and that will lessen the effect. You're welcome to spread all the toes, as many of the little toes are ready to spread across the mat. And then take your hands to your lap, relax the shoulders down and away. We'll take 2 to 3 more breaths here. If you need to come out sooner, you can come out sooner. Slow exhale out of the nose. Okay, And we'll untuck the toes, come to sit back towards the heels for hero's pose. So again, if you're kneeling, you can be here. And we'll take a couple of breaths there. Spread the toenails across the mat. Okay, let's come into tabletop. Wrists below shoulders, knees or hip distance. Spread the fingers nice and wide. We'll start with some cat and cows. Tucking the toes as you inhale, lift your heart. Draw your shoulder heads back, tailbone to sky. As you exhale, tops of feet press. Curl the tailbone in, gaze in towards your navel. Inhalation, tuck the toes, lift the heart, shoulders back and down. Exhalation, tops of feet press, curl tailbone in, gaze in. One more like that. Breathing in, tuck the toes, heart lifts, shoulders back. Breathing out, round. Come to neutral spine, separate the knees a little bit wider than hip distance. We'll start to create those undulations again, but from tabletop. Moving the hips in a circular motion. Moving at the center of your navel, the solar plexus area. That's our inner warmth, our center. And again, if it resonated, you can imagine like you're moving through a warm substance, like warm water or warm mud. Feel free to add your own intuitive flair. You can send your hips back to your heels and bring them up again. Or anything else that's coming to you. If you haven't already, reverse the circles and go the other direction. Another couple of rounds. Great, come back into tabletop and we'll settle into child's pose. Take the knees about as wide as the mat. Two big toes touch. Send your hips back to your heels and walk your arms out long, letting the forehead connect to the earth. If it does not connect there, you could take one fist on top of the other and let your forehead connect onto your hands. Let's take 3 deep breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose, working to lengthen your exhalation if that's possible. Great, complete your next exhalation. And we'll make our way into tabletop. Knees back to hip distance, wrists are below the shoulders. Let's warm up our core center. Extend your left leg up and back behind you. Flex the toes towards the earth. Ground down through your left palm. Press the palm into the ground and the ground presses back up at you. Sweep your right arm up with the palm facing in. So you can stay right here and hold for the next 4 breaths. Otherwise, we'll inhale for length and then exhale, light fist with the right hand. Draw your elbow to knee and your chin to chest. Engage your abdominals. Inhale, create length. Exhale, contract. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Inhale, extend out. And exhale, release your right hand and left knee. When you're ready, extend your right leg up and back. Ground down through your right palm. Sweep your left arm forward. Good. Hold steady here. Or inhale and then exhale, light fist with the left hand. Left elbow, right knee, curling in. Inhale, create length. Exhale, contraction of the abdominals. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale for length. Exhale, release. Left hand, right knee down. Coming into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Extend your arms out in front and reach your hips up and back, settling into your downward facing dog. Wrap the outer arm bones in. Let your head hang and your neck release. Focus the awareness on the hands and the feet, those that are touching the ground, rooting down through the palms, spreading through the ball mounds. Taking another 3 breaths here, you can embrace the stillness, or maybe you bend your knees as you inhale and exhale, lengthen the leg. Okay, start to journey your way towards the top of the mat, walking your feet forward. Take an inhale, hands to your shins for half lifts. And then as you exhale, fold over the legs for a ragdoll. Separate the feet a little bit wider than hip distance and bend your knees up. Let the crown of the head drift towards the floor and maybe catch hold of opposite elbow, really holding the tips of the elbows here. You might rock and sway a bit side to side or forward and back. And once again, noticing the feet shift into the ball mound of the foot and into the heel of the foot. And then settle between the two, rooting through the ball mound, anchoring through the heel, lifting up from the inner arches, pulling the energy of earth upwards towards you as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel the roots growing from your feet all the way into the earth. And releasing your hands out in front when you're ready. Let's inhale and slowly roll our way all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms up overhead, breathing in, breathing out. Take your hands to the heart. We'll practice a mantra to ground. As we inhale, following awareness from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head, we'll say to ourselves, I am. And as you exhale from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet, we'll say to ourselves, here. Inhaling from the soles of the feet to the crown, I am. Exhaling from the crown to the soles of the feet, here. Once more at your own pace. Great. And then separate the feet out wide. Reach your arms out so that the wrists are just about above your ankles. Turn the right toes forward and the left toes in. Bend deep into your right knee, gazing over your front middle finger. Warrior poses are in their nature grounding. Okay. Wiggle your feet around so that you can really feel them spread across the mat. And then anchor into the soles of the feet. Feel your roots grow down to the earth. Feel the strength of your legs. Take another couple of breaths here. Inhale. And then exhale, relax your arms, straighten the right leg, turn the toes back forward, and we'll go right to the other side. Left toes forward, right toes turn slightly in. Reach your fingers forward and back, and then bend deep into your left knee. Relaxing the shoulders. Wiggle your feet around. so that the soles of the feet can spread into the earth. Feel your roots grow down to the earth's core. Feel the strength of your legs. You can relax your arms. Take your hands to your hips, straighten the legs, turn the 2 big toes forward, line all 10 toes up. We'll inhale, take the hands to the hips, lift through the heart, and then as you exhale, hinge from the hips to fold forward, releasing your hands to the floor, and let your head hang. You can wiggle your hips a little bit side to side, and then finding that stillness, anchoring evenly between the ball mound and the heels of each foot. Let your neck go. Feel gravity supporting you and going downward in this posture. We'll take 3 more full breaths. Good. Slowly lift up just enough. Walk your way over to the front of the mat, the ball mound of the foot. Inhale. Exhale, step back to high plank. Now you can release your knees here or keep your knees lifted. Reach out through the heels, puff the upper back, awakening that core energy here. Taking 3 more breaths. Good. Slowly release the knees. Sit back towards the heels. Swing the legs around in front. We'll take a twist. Twist, activate the solar plexus. This is our center, our inner warmth. So we're going to bend that left leg, cross the left leg over the right, flex your right toes, wrap your right arm around your left knee. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, and then exhale, take your left hand behind you. Keep your right toes flexed and gaze as far past your left shoulder as feels okay for you. We'll take 3 breaths here. And inhale to unwrap. Take your left leg out long. The right leg comes over the left. Flex your left toes. Wrap your left arm around your right knee. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. And exhale, take it behind you. Breathing in for length of the spine. Breathing out, twist. Gazing as far past the right shoulder as feels okay for your neck. And next inhale, slowly unwind. Take your legs out and make your way to your back. Once you're on your back, we'll finish with some core leg lifts. Extend your legs up towards the sky, flex your toes, and tuck your thumbs under your bottom. Relax the shoulders down. We'll inhale and then exhale. Let your left leg hover to the floor. Really moving with your breath here. Inhale, sweep that left leg back up. Exhale, right leg hovers to the floor. Inhale, sweep it back up. Exhale, left leg comes to hover. Inhale, it moves back up. Exhale, right. Inhale. 2 more to each side. Exhale, left. Inhale, moves up. Exhale, right. Take your time. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Good. And then bend your knees. Draw them into your chest. You could be totally still here, working the base of the spine to the floor, or rock slowly, side to side, feeling the very low back being massaged by the earth. Great. And then we'll take a happy baby, soles of the feet to the sky, catch hold of the outer edge of the feet, work the knees to either side of your torso. And you can hold the outer edge of the feet. If that's not comfortable, you can hook the forearms to the backs of the knees. Good. And gently rock side to side here a couple of times. And let's find some stillness with our happy baby. Settle through center. Draw your toes down towards their knees. Work the tip of the tailbone towards the ground and breathe. Good. Draw the knees back together, and we'll take our Shavasana with breath first. Straighten the legs out is one option. Butterfly pose is another. Soles of the feet together, knees out. Or active rest, feet wide, knees knock in. I'll invite you to take the hands to the body, right hand to low belly, left hand to heart. And let your hands slide away from the midline as much as you need to so that the elbows are relaxed on the floor and the shoulders can relax down. Having the hands towards the body is a little bit of a grounding piece. If it doesn't feel good, you can let it go. We're going to take 3 big belly breaths here. Inhaling, feel the belly expand into the right palm. Exhaling, right hand draws back down towards the earth. Inhaling, belly expands. Exhaling, belly deflates. And you can release the breath and keep your hands here and keep your legs the way they are, or come to full Shavasana where you let your legs stretch out long and arms are to either side of the body. Feel free to grab a blanket so that you're warm. We'll take a couple of moments here. You're welcome to pause this video and stay for as long as you would like. Otherwise, wiggling fingers and toes, draw your knees together, roll to one side, and slowly press yourself up to sit. Find your cross-legged position. We'll seal off for just a few more breaths in our Earth or Boo Mudra. 2 peace fingers together, grounded into the earth, pressing and rooting downward. As you inhale, pull that earth's energy up to your being. As you exhale, feel your roots growing deeper into the earth's surface. When you're ready, take your hands together, thumb to the heart. Thank you for your practice. I hope you're feeling a little bit more grounded, a little bit more focused, a little bit more at ease, and maybe even a little bit warmer.